Today we're getting a little bit goofy and going off the rails and playing with a card that has no reason to be played with, but actually is quite fun when it works. And that is Mewtwo with that reflective barrier. So you might be wondering, what does Reflective Barrier do? Well, during your opponent's next turn, if this Pokemon is damaged by an attack, even if it's knocked out, put damage counters on the attacking Pokemon equal to the damage done to this Pokemon. So with a double turbo energy, you are doing literally 0 damage, but if they hit you, they deal the same damage back. Plus 40 if you throw a Vengeful Punch into play. And that opens up some shenanigans with Jynx, with that Selfish Lip being able to give literally no prize cards if they knock you out from a V Pokemon. The way I said that made no sense, but you got it, right? And that Psychic Assault, 10 plus 10 for each damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon. Throw Radiant Alakazam into the mix and you can have a lot more control on those damage counters. Now, if they decide to not attack, which is a genuine real thing to consider, then odds are they're going for the deck out play. So you gotta have a Pidgeot V in here and a bench spot available, so if they do go for that, you don't cause yourself any trouble. And we do also have one copy of Miltank in here, so if they decide to not attack and they've got a decent bench, then at least Miltank can put some damage on the board to allow Alakazam to start doing things there. I can't lie, it's a bit of a slow burner, but when it works, it's incredibly frustrating for your opponent. So let's get into some games and see how we do. And as always, before we begin, please be sure to check out PTCGL store to buy PTCGL codes using the code FTW for 5% off at checkout. And G Fuel if you want to get yourself a bit of a boost in energy, using the code FTWTCG for 20% off. With that all said, let's get going. It's a Mimikyu, the one thing that bypasses my Mewtwo, of course. Who'd have thought they'd have that? This is probably Alakazam. Now, interesting, I believe the damage done to Mewtwo by Alakazam reflects to the active. I don't think it hits the Alakazam, so Alakazam will actually be knocking its own Pokemon out before knocking me out, which is really funky. Now, this deck, of course, needs a lot of Judge, a lot of hand disruption because we want to prevent our opponent from getting as many bosses as possible at all times. We want to put them in a position where they have to attack the Mewtwo or just pass, at which point I can build up my Side Slash, I can make my board develop a bit further, ultimately causing a stalemate to a degree. Nonetheless, we're just going to get these two Donnies out because that's our consistency. I will throw a Nest Ball down and also grab maybe a Jynx. Or do I just get another Mewtwo? I think I get another Mewtwo, just to be on the safe side, you know? I could judge them now, but I don't think I'm going to. Just gonna go for that reflective barrier and leave the ball in the opponent's court. There is a Psychic Energy on the Abra, and they're gonna go for a Colress. I have a feeling this is Toadsless. I was watching Trust Your Pilot yesterday on stream, and he was playing this. Seems to have picked up in popularity a bit. I believe this is Toads. I see the Colress, and that usually indicates Toadsless, because I don't think I see any Alakazam doing that, really. Either way, they just go for a pass, and we can start judging here, which is nice, and building up this Mewtwo, which I want to do. Don't think Jynx is necessarily needed now. So what I can do is to keep going to Gapejaw. I love a bit of Gapejaw. Let's get a bit of Gapejaw action going in there. And I think I actually just hold this hand. I like the Pidgeot. If I get myself a Forest Seal Stone, then I could use that as well. But either way, it's going to be another reflective barrier. Next turn, we can use Side Slash to get some pressure on the board, which would be nice. And you can see what I mean by this deck being a slow burner, but it does work, which is the fun thing. And I'm kind of enjoying decks that take a bit slow. As you saw in yesterday's video, I'm really enjoying Zoroark. I've actually already made another Zoroark list, which is wild when it pops off. I'll be doing a video on that soon as well. Just mental, absolutely mental. I don't think it's anything unique. I'm sure it's been done before, but if not, it's a wild one. Anyway, they just go for a pass, and now I could just KO this Mimikyu and say, listen, mate, I can attack here. I'm just choosing to do it slowly. Right, let's go for a Nest Dash now then. I don't want to Iono them, and I'm not really going to need that Pidgeot. And on top of that, it'd be nice to get a Vengeful Punch in here as well, just to further put that pressure down. If not, it's fine. That's going to be a Side Slash. Now I'm going to get rid of the double turbo because then I can Side Slash again next turn if I want to, or just go for Reflective Barrier for 20. It's now up to me. I've got on ahead of time here, and this is the good thing about the deck. It kind of makes your opponent not want to attack you, so you just easily charge up Mewtwo and you have a few good attacks pulled off immediately. Either way, there's a boss. Finally, there's a boss. They can get Alakazam out here now, but I think we're just disrupting them too much, and the pressure is already on. Let's go for a switch, bring that Mewtwo in the active and stay. No. This is very dangerous, but I am just going to put a turbo, take a KO, and swing again. As wild as that sounds, it actually seems correct. Let's go for another Nest Dash. See if we can get anything else. I still want that Vengeful Punch, because if Alakazam comes up in full, I want to be ready for that. There's a Vengeful Punch. That's nice. Sweet. Now, they could bust KO Bibarel at some point. I'm worried about that, so I'll throw down a Bidoof. Would also be nice to get Alakazam down, but hey, beggars can't be choosers, right? Another Side Slash. Mimikyu's gone, and that's another double turbo down the drain. Not really the main strategy, but here we are chilling, bro. Another turbo on the price. Let's go. And now Abra's up, struggling. And it's a nice and simple scoop. So you see the premise already. That's good. Oh my God, we're playing United Wings. I swear to God, I haven't been searching for games until I finally get a match like this. This is my third game of the day since clicking the record button, so it's kind of wild. They got a Flamingo down, and of course, they're going to get all their Flamingos out after that. United Wings, though, is that also a part of the discussion with Jirachi roaming about? Oh God, this is why I love Jirachi so much. It just gives you so much more potential for the single price decks that have just been hiding. Right, Gapejaw Bog coming down. Unfortunately, no outer with all the basic search we have turn one. No Mewtwo, which is very sucky. We do get the Mewtwo, but no Turbo. It's like everything's going against us today. It sucks. Oh, well, game's the game. Let's go for a... Do we bench Skwovet now, or do I wait? I think I'll hold the Skwovet. And we'll let them KO Jynx if they want to. Let's just hope they're dead drawing, because they didn't get no Squawkabilly or nothing, so they could be in a troublesome situation here. Path to the peak coming out, not a big deal. And an Energy on the Ditto. Ultra Ball. Getting rid of a Ditto and a Wattrel for a Ralts. Okay, they're doing like no damage. Fine. That's good at least. They've benched the Ralts and they've passed. They are bricking, which means it's annoying that I'm going to have to judge here, but hey, I need to draw cards, okay? Right, we're going to just preemptively get Mewtwo in the active and just say, hey, Turbo every day, baby. Let's go. Okay, no Turbo. But it's all right. Okay, with a Bidoof. Next turn, we have a guaranteed Bibarel. I think we cook. Next turn, that is, of course. Level ball coming through. They did draw cards because of my judge, which is the annoying thing, but hopefully we didn't give Kelia. Okay. There's a Serena as well. Oh my God, I just gave them what they needed. I don't think Mewtwo's going down just yet, though. They're only doing, what, like 20 damage? There's a Manaphy on the bench. Not a big problem. Refinement. Get rid of a boss. That's really good. And a Trekking Shoes. They didn't get rid of that card there, so it's interesting to see what. It's okay, it's a level ball. They need to start drawing. I get it. There's a Ralts. And the United Wings for a good old 20. That's the problem with it. We don't have the Squawk play and the Flamingo Squawk play. You kind of just fall off. And we top deck the Turbo. No shot. Right, this kind of sucks, right? There's a lot of low HP Pokemon. Alakazam is kind of clutch here. And I don't really play Rod. Game's the game. Let's go for Reflective Barrier, and I dare ya. Hit me. There's a Curlier coming out there. Now, it'd be a bit concerning if they have Gallade in this deck, because Gallade isn't a terrible shout either with these Curliers. So, yeah, got to be worried about that a little bit. Do want to say, however, that if Jirachi came, I think you're probably better off with the Squawkabilly version rather than the Curlier version. Is that true? Because Curlier takes up more bench spots in general as a draw engine, no? Or am I bugging? Oh, I guess the Squawkabilly does play Curlier. I just don't know the United Wings well enough, I guess. Either way, there's a Curlier. What happened to Mad Party? Did Mad Party rotate, or is Mad Party still chilling? I think it rotated, right? Am I wrong? I don't know. Either way, Killer Wattrel coming in again, or in the discard pile again, should I say. There's an Ultra Ball getting rid of a Research and a Zinnia. Let's see their damage output. They did get a Flamingo with that Ultra Ball, by the way, but they're doing 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. They're doing 10 right now, so it'll be 80. So that's now going to get them the KO, but I believe... Oh, no, that doesn't actually knock themselves out, which is kind of wild. That is kind of wild when you deep it like that. They're not actually doing enough damage to OHKO themselves just yet. 10 damage as well? You're telling me I'm an Alakazam with like some extra damage somewhere away from getting like... Oh, that's so annoying. Right, well, that's what Jynx is for. Jynx can clean up a little bit here. That's fine. Hopefully no good top deck. That's all right. I'll take that. We'll just get Bibarel out and let's just start playing some Pokemon cards, bro. Do you know how nice it is to have a genuine single prize matchup without any game-breaking cards in the game? I love that. It's funky. Right, throw Jynx up with the Vengeful Punch. Let's do that. Arven feels nice because I could actually get myself Pidgeot and then a Forest Seal Stone, but I don't need that. I actually, what I need here is another Mewtwo down ready to go. Also, Miltank can put in a shift here. I like that too. Yeah, we'll do that. That said, that was very risky because they could boss KO my Bibarel, and that's a problem. So I don't know if I should have done that. I was a bit eager. I didn't need the Mewtwo down now. Well, I wouldn't have got the Pidgey anyway because it's there. Pidgeot, I know. I'm really bad at saying pollutions. Evolution card. Pollutions. Bro, I kept saying Clefairy so many times when playing Zoroark and it was Clefable. I don't know why. I just get the first part of their name, and if their evolution has the first part the same, then everything else is slightly different. I always say the wrong one, right? Listen, can't we just go back to the good old days? You have Squirtle, Wartortle, Blastoise. They start their completely different names. Then again, this is all... Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. This is a Gen 1 Pokemon. I'm waffling. Let's just let them play. Super Rod coming in. There's a boss, and they are going to do exactly what I said. Oh my God. I might as well just speak. I got to buy a lottery ticket, mate, at this rate. What fraudulence, eh? What fraud? Why did I do that? Oh God, you guys are going to hate me, man. I can already hear you in the comments just going, "Sorry, day you fraud." I'm sorry, okay? I got carried away. I was like, I need a Mewtwo down. Not that quickly. Jesus, mate. Now I can't do anything. I can't do... Hey, we don't talk about that, okay? Uh-oh, it's the lost box. No. I actually think we just passed here. I don't know how I feel about that, though. I think I bench Skwovet. I think I bench Skwovet and pass, because if they go for an escape rope with a cram, I don't want them KOing my Bidoof. I could have also got rid of the Skwovet and the energy to get a Mewtwo for a double turbo down and have a switch available next turn, but I didn't want to get rid of Skwovet, which could be really good in this matchup, which is weird, I know, because of Sableye. But if you're judging them every turn or Ionoing them every turn, being able to kind of churn through our deck in that process as well is quite nice. It's Tina as well, so that changes a little bit. Annoying that the Requiem's going to navigate us, but it is what it is, right? But Tina will KO itself, so that's also good information. Means that Lost Impact's going to be a bit troublesome for them. Either way, they're just going to pass there, and we're going to start getting Mewtwo out now for sure. Kind of sucks, though. I have to get rid of Vengeful Punch. Vengeful Punch would have been quite nice, but it is what it is. I can now Mewtwo, go for an Iono, and just start Reflective Barriering and see if we can cause some issues. Maybe I should have held the Skwovet then at that point. I don't know. Right, let's Iono. We do get Bibarel. Now, Alakazam is an interesting choice. I'm not going to bench it just yet because there's no damage counters in play to use it. Also, we've got to get Manaphy down at some point, of course. We don't want no Greninja action happening. They're going to go for a flower selecting. Funnily enough, they got a cram from that, so they decided not to grab it. They probably have one in hand. There's another flower selecting there, getting rid of a grass energy this time. And a Pokegear coming out, probably for the Colress, of course. There you go. And there's a Colress experiment. Getting rid of a Pokegear and a Manaphy. So they are now up to 5 in the lost zone. Nest Ball coming down. Getting a Radiant Greninja into play. Let's hope they don't get to 7 this turn. I don't think they will, but you never know, right? They go for a Conceal Cards, though, getting rid of a Psychic. Giratina V-Star out now. All right. There's a Nest Ball coming in. And Cram is finally out to play, but it will KO itself. So I'm curious as to what they do here. They probably have an escape rope, though, all things considered. Yeah, there you go. Bang on. I'll give him a Jynx. Go on. But they actually bring up a Comfy and go for another flower selecting, interestingly enough. Getting rid of a Jet Energy. That's 6 in the lost zone. Not at 7 just yet, mate. And they retreat with the Water Energy to the Cram to take a KO. And there you go. Right, this is going to be a bit troublesome. Raihan's online, though. That's kind of fun. I need to think about what I want here, though. I think a Judge is definitely better, right? Maybe I get Alakazam down here, and I think I just Judge, bro. They're also just going to navigate this Mewtwo as much as possible. So if I could just manually attach to get a Side Slash going, then we're fine. In fact, I could Side Slash now for a KO, to be fair. But once they KO the Mewtwo... Oh, no. Actually, no, we're fine. 8 in the hand, I don't like. And they could get to 10 next turn and start Sableying. So what I was thinking is I go for a Raihan to KO the Cram and then just Nest Dashes with Bibarel to try and find what I want, which is another Mewtwo. But I think the Judge holds better weight because it prevents any crazy shenanigans on my opponent's side. And the Raihan would have actually guaranteed me the Manaphy, but we found it anyway, so I'll take it. All right, let's do that. If I could just get myself a Mewtwo on the bench, that would be quite nice. All right, Ultra Ball. That's going to be a Mewtwo, so that's good. It'd be a costly one, though. That kind of sucks, but it is what it is, I guess. We can get rid of Turbo this time around. That Psychic Energy holds more weight here, so I think I'll do that. Watch me get punished for that. Watch me get punished for that. Miltank actually could put in a shift here, maybe, which means I should not go rid of the Turbo. For crying out, I didn't think about it. All right, let me be. All right, let's just throw the Mewtwo down, and we'll go for our Reflective Barrier. There you go. Does literally nothing, and we'll hope that they don't have an out. There's a path to the peak, and they spit innocently. What are you doing? You're KOing yourself. Oh my God. Did they not read? Oh no. I thought by all means they're just not gonna attack, but no, they attack with the Cram. Maybe they're doing it though to free up space for Sableye. They could be doing that. Regardless, that is actually a 2-price turn for us because Mewtwo is just gonna swing here. That is absolutely wild. It's clear they're dead drawing though, so I'm not going to judge them. We're just gonna try and see what else we can do here. Maybe a cheeky Vengeful Punch would be nice. No, I am gonna do I Ultra Ball now to thin? No, I think I just go for a Side Slash KO. Right, let's do that. Get rid of that Turbo. And we do have Reflective Barrier online next turn if they don't pull off an attack. Or another Side Slash if we get another energy. So there's that, right? And that's just good pressure. However, for the life of me, I just don't know why they attack the Cram there. Either way, they go for another flower selecting. That's 7 now, so they are online. Probably going to want to go for a Lost Impact now because my Reflective Barrier isn't online. And after that, they'll probably be able to Requiem anyway. So actually, it's quite smart now to get the Requiem going. But they are going to put energy on Greninja. Bear in mind, Manaphy's still chilling. I don't think Tina plays Cancel and Cologne, so unless they have that cheeky surprise up their sleeve, I think we're fine. They retreat to another Comfy though. Now, if I can just keep judging them, we're okay. There's a flower selecting. Sabley's down now. It's chilling. There's an energy on the Tina and a pass. Right. We could go really out of the price trade if we get energy, or I can just go for Reflective Barrier. That said, I don't know what's the best option here. I'm just going to Nest Dash because my hand's extremely clogged. Maybe I should have thinned first? I don't know. Okay. But if they do go crazy price cards, we have Iono here, so that's good. Gapejaw's nice, actually, because if they do throw something on the bench, then they do take damage. I think we hold the hand, and I think we go for Reflective Barrier. Maybe that was stupid. I hope not, though. Because, of course, the Sableye Sableye just going to be able to work around it completely. There's a Mirage Gate, and that's a Greninja charged up. And a Flower selecting after that. They are going to 9 now. Okay, it's very clear what they're looking to do. I'm assuming they're looking to get to 10 to get Sableye going. And it is a great Sableye turn for them, to be fair, because they can take this out and the Manaphy. 2-price turn, it gets dicey. But no, they throw the energy on Giratina and a switch cut. They didn't have the 9 though, did they? They have to attack with Greninja this turn. But they're going to put damage on themselves. Oh, I don't know. I guess they feel like they have to, right? There is the 90 damage on the Mewtwo, and they are going to take 90 back. Now, I can start using Alakazam, maybe try and manipulate some stuff here, but we'll see. So Reflective Barrier is coming into effect. It seems like Giratina is next. So finding myself a Miltank, not Miltank, sorry. To be fair, Miltank's actually not that bad. I was going to say a Jynx, but Miltank's actually kind of low-key what we want. And it's higher HP, so it kind of makes sense. I could Raihan here. Oh, yeah. Well, now it's 90 HP. I forgot about the Gapejaw. I could Raihan, but then I need to get a way to get the Miltank into the active, so I need a switch. So I could Raihan for a switch and hope we find an energy. I mean, I think it is our best bet, all things considered. I mean, I think that's what we got to do. And at least guarantee some stuff here and some action. So, all right, let's do that. Energy-wise, we are slim. We are slim, but we have Lotto and stuff. Oh, God, I don't know. If I had a spare bench spot here for Pidgeot as well, that'd be nice because I could just immediately V-Star power, but no. Your boy had to overbench this game again, didn't he? Right, let's just switch Miltank in. We're going to go for a Nest Dash here and see if we can find off the Industrious Incisors just an energy. That's all we need, although it's very glim. Oh, no. Well, that's not good, is it? Anyway, we'll go for Alakazam, and I guess we could just kind of work on Sableye. What, 4 turns we can get a KO on that? I guess, why not? But if they do come with Tina for a KO, they're kind of forced to Requiem, unless they have a way to get me out of the active here with an escape rope or something, at which case I'll just give them Skwovet. Although, no, this hand's quite botchy, so maybe I'll give him the Mewtwo. I don't know, but it's still anyone's game right now. I have no idea how this is going to pan out because I haven't played Lost Box with this deck yet. So, hey, I'm finding out just as much as you right now. There's another Mirage Gate. I'm sure Sableye's coming out now, right? It's kind of a no-brainer. There you go. Really sucks we whiffed that energy there, but it is what it is. There's the switch cut as well, healing that Greninja a little bit too. That's a big turn for them. A very, very big turn for them. They should, of course, KO the Miltank, because that's the only thing that can actually just get a big swing on it. Concealed cards, getting rid of a Jet energy, and lost mine. Imagine, right? Just imagine the world where that Skwovet was instead of Jirachi. You see what I mean? That's the difference that Jirachi's going to make for me. Oh, I can't wait. I know it's not that big of a deal in the meta, but for me, a rogue deck creator, bro, you're going to see Jirachi in every deck I build. I'm telling you, Sableye's having nothing to do with me anymore. I come up against Lost Box and be like, yo, I'm Gucci. Funny enough, though, they didn't KO the Miltank. They took the easy one prizer, which the Miltank already was. I don't know, bro. I'm just here, I guess. That said, I'm going to have to kind of overbench here, which really sucks, but I'll throw a Jynx down. Yes, I know I take damage. Fine. I'm going to have to throw the stone on it, which really sucks, but I need to draw a card at least, bro. These VIP passes don't belong, bro. Okay, that's really bad. Now we're in big trouble. Okay, I think I've just bricked. That's GG. So they didn't take the wrong KO. They definitely took the right one. Oh, man. If only we had, bro, all we needed there was a Nest Ball, because then I could have just Pidgeotted. And there's that lost mine, clearly figuring out, how do I take 3 prizes this turn? Well, I'll be able to sit next turn for sure, unless we get some crazy Iono stuff where we just lock them out of the game and find a comeback. But yeah, that's super unlikely. That said, they'll have to hit into my Mewtwo for the KO anyway in order to actually for me to deal damage because they've just got my Miltank gone. That said, you know, Sableye could just, I can't get rid of Sableye this turn. Actually, no, Jynx can do it, right? What am I talking about? Jynx can get there. And it does prevent the prize from being taken by the Giratina. So, yeah, if we get a good Iono. Are you kidding me? I could have just saved my VIP. Oh, my God. Fraudulence. I do have another VIP pass in here, though, I think. No, I only have the one. That sucks. But I'm going to throw it down anyway just to draw that extra card. I can throw it back into deck if I need to anyway. Bro, just give me something. A Judge. Oh, there's the Nest Ball as well. Why, bro, if you were ordered slightly differently, this whole game would have been different. But no, we bricked at the end, and that punished us so heavily. Man, that is tragic. That is very tragic, but it is a GG. I'll let them have their way. Let the set. Do you know what? No, you're playing Sableye. Get out of my house. Let's just end the video there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.